Rock Candy Radio is sponsored by Attorney Mark Allen, southbay-dui.com. That's southbay-dui.com. NewSmilesDentistry.com. NewSmilesDentistry.com. Call 310-791-2041. NewSmilesDentistry.com. Also, TopCoatCash.com. The most exciting independent film of the year. TopCoatCash.com.
Here we go.
Play with the devil, die with the devil. I am Rocco Fonzarelli.
And I'm Pastor Andy Q. I'm a little bit conservative, and he's a whole lot of rock and or roll. We're here to give you a unique perspective on current events. Here with us, throwing in the odd sound effect, some of them emanating from his own body, and even running the board is Chris Kringle. Joining Rocco and me behind the mics is Biblical Beth.
Hello.
And Mr. Bill Hutch.
And we are broadcasting live from the Big A Angel Stadium.
That's Rock Candy on tap for tonight. Move over, Orville and Wilbur. We've got the oldest flight attendant. Oh, miss, I'm still waiting for my beverage. It's a Rock Candy exclusive, an interview with the director of the movie, coming soon to a theater near you, Top Coat Cash.
That's correct.
And I'm ready to take on the nerds with a mind-melding death match.
Thank
Figuratively
goodness.
speaking, of course.
Finally.
Rogue One, really?
Woo!
But first, we have sports.
Sports. And
Sports.
nothing. All right, shoot. We almost had it. That's okay.
What can make your trip to the old ballpark even better? Got your beer? Yep. Big foam finger? Yep. How about your gun? What?
Andy, go get it.
According to tonight's Guardian, conservative legislators in Washington state have proposed a bill that would allow fans to bring their guns into the stadiums.
Whoa.
Yeah, the bill was proposed by representatives that would prevent stadium operators from stopping members of the public who have license to carry concealed firearm permits.
Whoa.
Now,
Lethal
they can't be
weapon.
prohibited from entering their venues with these weapons if these legislators have their way. Now, the only stadiums that are affected would include Seattle Mariners Safeco, or maybe not so Safeco Field,
Right.
and CenturyLink Field. That's home of NFL's Seattle Seahawks. Boy, it's a good thing it's not in the Raiders Nation. Can you see that? Because that
right.
would change the whole dynamic of.
Yeah. Are you
he's
casting
on the 20,
a
he's on the 10, he's on the
aspersion?
5.
He's on fire.
Yeah.
under fire.
It would also affect Major League Soccer's Seattle Sounders. Dumb name. Sounders, really?
Wasn't that a movie
I get
about a
it.
dog?
Yeah. Hey, listen, they did win their. I just ignore it. Whatever.
Go away.
The Sounders won their first Major League Soccer title on Saturday night with their victory over Toronto. Just in case you're not following soccer. Anyway, the NFL told the Washington Post it would oppose the bill. How about it, Rocco? Think it's a good idea maybe to carry your firearm, your weaponry to the stadium?
Absolutely.
Well, they can.
You know, when things happen, you never know. You
Yes.
just never know.
You'll be prepared, locked and loaded.
Cutting edge news. Cutting edge news. That was my. Okay. You're going to hear about this tomorrow.
Yes.
This is going to be all over. We are breaking this even before the 11 o'clock news.
Oh, I love it.
Chris, if you wouldn't mind, could I have a little... Play me into this story, Chris. Maybe a little Brady theme for me. We had a little Brady Bunch news last
That's right.
time we were
Florence
together.
Henderson
Passed away.
yeah.
A little more Brady news. Susan Olsen fired from her radio job.
No, Susan
makes-
Olsen, wasn't she the littlest one with the
The
cute little lip?
youngest one in curls.
Yeah.
Well, she has been fired allegedly for a anti-gay rant, I guess is what they're calling it.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I read the story. It's coming from. I had to get I got the information from Australia before the American press.
tit,
Even
tit.
that's how on top of things I was for cutting edge news. Anyway,
Did you have to read it with an accent?
I
the
did.
shrimp
I
on
think of
Barbie?
you when anything I think of Australia because you're, you come in here with no shoes and no shirt with your
that
surfboard on your
kangaroo.
back and riding the, I don't know what.
I need a theme song. There's a song called Shark Fighter. I think I need that
There you
song.
go.
When you start doing that.
Chris, can you please find Shark Fighter on the?
Shark Fighter Andy.
That's why
Okay.
the Aquabats.
So here we go.
Aquabats.
So,
Just because you really, paint an image.
oh sure.
I'm fully clothed, ladies and gentlemen. There is not even the hint of partial nudity here.
Hint, hint.
So here we go. Here's the cutting edge news. Cutting
Not
edge
that kind of
news.
show.
It'll be all over the interweb and or the news tomorrow morning. You'll hear it, but you'll hear it first tonight. Susan Olsen,
Yeah, eventually.
the
You'll hear it
actress.
tonight.
The
Here's
actress.
the windup and the delivery. No, he's back off the mound. He's now looking. There's a beach ball
you
on
may-
the field. Now it's going to take a little while
What's Andy
to
wearing?
retrieve the ball. Well, they've got that
See,
settled,
and
and now
this is why
Rocco's
it
ready to
takes
give
me
the news.
This long.
Let's go.
The actress
Let's
who
bring it.
played Cindy on The Brady Bunch has been fired from her U.S. radio show after going on a vile homophobic rant. Susan Olsen, who was a child star in the hit television show in the 60s and 70s, was stood down from L.A. Talk Radio on Friday after challenging a guest for not having the cojones, if you will, to stand up to Cindy Brady. That is the beginnings of what turned into a guy named, let's see, his name is Leon Accord, and I looked up his IMDb, and as an actor, I think he's on one television show. Everything else has been Schwartz, so he's kind of new face
sure.
to the, which is
Schwartz,
I'm not
I don't get that
knocking his
reference.
career.
He's wearing shorts. He
But-
must be
Schwartz
Australian.
with you.
I'm not knocking his career. I'm just saying I haven't seen
Yeah.
a lot of things that he's done so far.
Yeah.
So Cord said it was irresponsible to give Olsen, Cindy Brady, a radio show because she's a fanatical Trump supporter. So
Oh,
that was
no.
his first comment to her.
How deplorable.
Then he said she can spew her idiotic lies unchecked. He said, for me as an American, I have freedom to say and do whatever I want.
Yes.
Ish, right?
I've heard
Except on
that.
the
America.
radio due to FCC regulations.
Right, but I'm saying she has an opinion. She's allowed to have an opinion.
Yeah.
That is true.
So
as
anyway,
wrong as she may be.
He attacked her on social media, and she wrote him a letter that I cannot repeat on the air.
Was it
but-
the letter Q?
I will tell you this. No, there is absolutely no
of
mention of his preference. If you
Okay,
will.
yeah, so where did the
So
homophobic
I
rant part come
don't
in?
understand, but
Just because she dared to...
it is. She really digs into him though, and I'm with all this new news about fake news, if you will. It's just kind of. I mean, this isn't a news story. It really, it's two people that are mad at each other, and anyway, so. We'll find out more tomorrow. We'll get more details, if you will, and we'll have some more.
Stay
Maybe
tuned.
follow this up next week. But everything I've read, I don't see it. Now, the left, if you will, the liberal media, if you will, could call this a microaggression, if you will, in the rant, as they call it.
Yeah.
That sounds personally
but,
insulting.
But I don't feel if someone attacks you on a social media website, and you respond aggressively. I mean, I don't think you should be fired from your job for that.
No.
But, I mean, it does ruin, or not ruin, but kind of her image. It kind of mucks up her image, if you will.
I think it helps her. I think that helps her. In fact, Susan Olsen, you're ready to, we've got a job for you right
That's
here.
right. Come
That's
on
what
down.
I'm saying.
Sunday
Don't
night.
talk to me.
Come on down.
Anyway, but you might want to read this before you put her. But I mean, she didn't say any of this on the air. But she basically just said you can't stand up to me. Like you have to go on social media and complain about me, but you can't stand up to me. Kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Say
I'm
that to
kind
my
of
face.
I just had this happen to me like what, a month ago, a month and a half, of someone I don't even know sending me messages about how I am all these things that I'm not. So without
sorry.
knowing, I mean, she doesn't even know me. She just heard from somebody that this happened or something like that. I'm like, lady. So I'm with Cindy Brady on this one.
That's right.
That's fake Rocco news right there.
That's exactly right. And that happens.
What is this thing with the fake news? Whatever happened to the good old days when you can trust the National Enquirer, and all those
Or when you had
Those
great,
days still
when you
exist.
had great fake news, like under Jon Stewart. Yeah.
Oh.
He had the best fake news.
That's true. They were great.
Yeah.
Cutting edge news. Story number 2, cutting edge news. Are you ready?
Cutting edge news, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, we got our new sound effects. Yay. Okay.
Yeah,
When I say,
they're all loaded.
Chris, when I say SantaCon, what do you think of?
Nerd alert. Nerd alert.
Oh, that's right. It's not the nerd alert.
A convention.
Yeah,
I think
SantaCon,
Andy here. I think a
right?
convention of like a bunch of Santa Claus people gathering for their nerdy convention.
Right.
Or-
So, like,
I'm not
maybe.
Chris on
Are
this.
there like levels of SantaCon? Like, get to SantaCon 4.
No, it's
Or
more.
is it Santa Con?
Exactly.
Hey,
So, I think, Comic Con.
Shatner reference.
I think, I hear the word SantaCon, I think, okay, they're going to be cosplaying Santa. You're going to be reindeers. There's going to
Or
be the elf.
maybe
There's gonna be
somebody
Frosty the Snowman.
disguised as Santa, and that's the con?
Maybe, but.
Or they're pro Santa? Con Santa.
Oh.
So
I am
then,
pro
then
Santa.
I read,
I
okay.
am
just
too.
to go on the record.
So then I
there.
read, New Yorkers make a last-ditch effort to sabotage SantaCon. And I'm thinking, why would these people want to hurt Santa, right?
Because Santa had a homophobic rant?
Oh no, that was Cindy
Well,
Brady.
Get off my lap. There it is. What do
So,
you mean by that?
I mean, I just think of, a bunch of like really fat, jolly guys hanging out, talking about what? That's
said
what
fat.
Santa is.
Santa
Anyway.
is the king of all fat jolly guys.
New Yorkers.
physically ample is what we
All
say.
right, I'm sorry. New Yorkers are making
Lovely.
a last-ditch effort to sabotage SantaCon, posting flyers across the city saying the event is canceled in an attempt to put an end to the debauchery. So,
I'm
Debauchery.
lightheaded. The debauchery.
and then here's what's good. It gets better and better. It builds really nice. Our country feels so divided right now. So they bring in the politics of the world, right? That we're all searching for things that unify us. So these are people that want to end SantaCon, okay? Just giving you. Okay, so a spokesman for the group that posted the notices says, the one thing I have found that we all have in common is disdain for SantaCon. So,
I don't even know what
again,
it is. I still
we'll
don't
get
know what
there.
it
We're
is.
getting there.
Do we know? Okay.
Okay.
I
We're
just
building.
So,
don't know if I missed something.
so over the past few years, this is what SantaCon is, sort of. Over the past few years, myself and others have witnessed several horrible events, including, but not limited to, sex acts in aisle 4.
Oh no.
What?
Countless fights
going
and
south.
excessive vomiting at SantaCon.
No.
Santa sex.
So, once again,
It's kind of like Woodstock
That's
so-
disturbing.
for Santas.
so basically, exactly. So,
Kind of Woodstock, but with a lot more red fuzzy. No, about like Woodstock. I
well,
guess.
let me answer what SantaCon is. For those who've been living under a rock,
That's
I didn't
me.
know
That
this.
would be me.
SantaCon is an annual bar crawl in which hordes of people dress up like Santa. But they're asked to donate to charity. So it's a charity event.
No, it's
But
debauchery.
in recent years, it's been nothing but an excuse to get wasted. is
Oh
what
yeah.
they're-
New York.
So, so the
Start
flyer,
spreading the news.
the flyer says, "Please no congregating in Santa outfits, no throwing up on the sidewalk, no public sex acts, and no excessive drunkenness." That's what the
Just
flyer is
enough.
saying.
Just
So
enough
limiting.
drunkenness.
So-
Don't be excessive about it.
Oh man, so no one likes SantaCon apparently in New York City except all the Santas, all the drunk Santas, I guess.
Isn't that redundant? Drunk Santa? Sorry, Santas. I'm sorry. But,
Oh man.
How?
So their response, the guy who runs SantaCon, guess what his name is?
Chris Kringle.
Yes, his name is Chris Kringle.
No.
joke. That's what it says in the
Does he live
article.
on? I live on what is it? 48th Street or no 40?
That'd be
One
34th
of those
Street.
articles.
So Chris,
Okay.
Chris
He lives in
Kringle,
the Miracle Mile.
Chris Kringle told
Chris Kringle.
Chris
You
Kringle
know,
in the interview said, "Santa respects the right to have free speech, which also includes creative public art." I don't know if that's what the vomiting is, the creative public art. I keep turning
I guess
to
it depends
Andy.
on
Are
what
are
you
listening
ate.
to me? We aren't sure what Santa believes, and the random signs on the utility poles ignore. They could basically they're saying You can ignore the polls because our website and our Twitter says thousands of people are coming to our SantaCon.
Wow.
So
it's a big deal.
it's crazy.
You know, it kind of reminds me a little of that cartoon, the year Christmas or the year Santa didn't show up or something like that, where the little mouse writes a letter saying that nobody in the town Christmas forgot that he tells Santa that nobody in the town believes in his mumbo jumbo, and Santa just doesn't show up to the town for that Christmas. It's very sad.
Well, when we come back, we're going to talk to the producer, director, and actor of our new sponsor, Top Coat Cash. We'll be back.
Angels Radio, AM 830.
Money buys everything, doesn't it?
This year, one independent film stands above the rest, and it's a knockout. Winner of IndieFest Award of Merit and an Accolade Award. Top Coat Cash is a bank heist thriller with the cast of characters you won't forget. TopCoatCash.com. 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 Premieres January 13th in selected theaters in Los Angeles. Rated R.
Do you need a DUI attorney? Call 310-320-5667. That's 310-320-5667. The offices of Mark Allen are here for you. They are the South Bay premier DUI attorneys. You can visit them online at southbay-dui.com. That's southbay-dui.com. Call 310-320-5667, 310-320-5667. That's 310-320-5667. When it comes to your smile, you want the best, right? Dr. Stephen Tittone and his crew voted Best Dental Office in the South Bay 6 years in a row. For an appointment, call 310-791-2041. That's 310-791-2041. Once again, that's 310-791-2041. To book online, newsmilesdentistry.com. That's newsmilesdentistry.com. Once again, newsmilesdentistry.com.
Angels Radio AM 830 KLAA.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem.
All right, I'm Rocco Fonzarelli.
I'm Pastor Andy Q.
And we are Rock Candy, baby, broadcasting live from the Big A Angel Stadium. Hey, listen, we have a new sponsor. It is an independent film. It's the best independent film of the year as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, next year?
2017, January 13th. It premieres
Wow.
in L.A. Red carpet event.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, we happen to have the director and an actor from the film on the line. David, are you there?
I am here. How's it
All
going,
right,
guys?
welcome to Rock Candy
Hi.
Radio. Now, do you want to go ahead and explain the film first of all?
Basically, it's about this MMA fighter. He loses a major fight in Vegas. He bets on himself down there and loses, and so he comes home to his hometown of Kansas City, and there he encounters a cast of kind of nefarious characters that lure him back into crime, that being high stakes bank heists, and then basically things start to unravel from there. Crooked bookie from Vegas tracks him down in Kansas City, and basically threatens his life and the life of his estranged son. And then things basically start to unravel from there as the FBI basically starts to suspect that Johnny Thompson, the MMA fighter, is behind the heist.
I want to
so it's
see
kind
it.
of a
So it's Rocky meets Ransom. Is that
It's
what you're
awesome.
saying?
yes.
Man.
All right.
You Hollywood types are always trying to put a label on things. It's its own deal. It's its own thing,
I know.
Rocco.
Well, when I met David, so can I tell people how we met?
No.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so David is the brother of Miss Kansas,
Miss Kansas.
and I worked for
Donald Trump and Miss Universe.
and Miss Universe, Miss USA. So we met, and he was telling me all about his film, and they were filming it, and they were starting on it, and I was like, I can't believe and he's taken it to a new level. I mean, every time I talk to him or see a post, it's like, oh, we're doing this or this. How in the heck a Kansas independent filmmaker, how did you get your film to get an LA red carpet premiere?
I tell you what, it's been a lot of hard work, perseverance. I've had, a lot of people behind me, pushing me along the way, and I've just had an incredible team, from the very beginning, the cast and crew, to the post-production team, just high caliber people that believed in my vision, and, they just supported me along the way. So I have to give them accolades. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So, making a film in and of itself is extremely complex, and it takes a lot of hard work. And I have to give a shout out to my wife as well. We have
Good
2
job.
kids, and we have a third one on the way, and she's just been so supportive of me and in my dream here. So,
wow.
Without her, I wouldn't be here either.
So let me ask you this.
Apparently not that busy, but just saying.
So talk about your role. So you wrote, directed, and starred. Did you do anything else? I mean, you do all kinds of stuff, but those are the 3 major things. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So talk about how your role, how you came about, what made you want to make this film.
This goes back to when I was a kid. My father and I always talked about making movies, and I always had a dream to do this. And I made my first feature 3 years ago. Was a Kansas City Mafia film, fictional. And I wrote that and had some success with it after it was made. And my father and I had talked about co-writing a script. So we talked about writing a bank heist, and we always wanted to make a bank heist movie. So we co-wrote this, and we were basically inspired by our love and fascination with that subgenre of crime films.
So 2 things. First of all, why has Rocco Fonzarelli not been a part of this? Why am I not casting?
See, where director David said how he persevered and things happened for him. And doors got open for him. What you've been told, Rocco, is you'll never work in this town again.
That's true.
That's the mantra that he
that's
hears.
true. You're right. But the best part is David's grandfather is named Rocco. So
yes, Rocco Stacy.
That's right.
That's
So we
awesome.
had a lot to talk about, me and Grandpa Rocco. Right? People get us confused because he's a really good-looking Italian guy. I'm a really good-looking Italian guy. So
the resemblance is uncanny.
now, talk about your premiere, your red carpet premiere.
January 13th at Arena Cine Lounge on Hollywood Boulevard. So basically, we'll have the big red carpet premiere there. Indie Rights Films is a distributor who picked us up. So they acquired all worldwide rights to the feature.
Wow.
So they'll be providing the red carpet premiere. I know LA Times is going to be providing a review for the film as well.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible? I
That's
know
just
this
brilliant.
guy. This guy's like Sylvester Stallone.
Rocco's going to carry your umbrella.
Well, yeah, I mean,
P.
let me
Diddy.
do something. Like, can I be your lackey or your
I don't know
something?
if I'd go that far.
This is big. Rocco was posing for a photo with Trump, and look where Trump is now. Look where Rocco isn't.
Yeah.
I know.
Look where Trump is. So
Rocco's on his way.
Oh, geez.
he's on his way.
Well, let me ask you this. I know this movie is in the can, as they say, and it's going to have a premiere.
Hollywood premiere.
That's right, a red carpet Hollywood premiere, by the way.
LA Times covering it.
Jeez Louise.
And Rock Candy Radio.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're pushing it here.
Right.
Are you working on anything new? Like,
What?
I'm just looking
Just
for.
let's
I know.
focus on
I
one
know,
film
but
at a
I
time.
want to know how I can get my foot in this.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
David. He's always angling for discovery.
Angling
I'm
and
so
wiggling.
sorry.
Hey, Rocco, I asked you to come be an extra in Top Coat. I asked you, for some of the bank heist scenes.
He did.
You shot me down, man.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
well, I gotta
Oh,
get to
man.
Kansas. I'm like, I kept saying, somebody get me to Kansas. Like, Uber won't take me to Kansas.
Okay, next
No, he's
time.
right. He did
Just
ask,
click
and
your
that
heels
was really
3
nice.
times and say, "There's no place
Where's
like
that
home."
hot air balloon when you need it?
So tell one more thing. Any final thoughts before we let you go?
And he's like, "What am I doing?"
But
on
yeah,
this?
to answer your question, yes, we do basically after our premiere in January, we're going to begin pre-production for our next feature
See?
titled Serpentine.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's a human trafficking crime drama about a team of professional criminals that basically face heat from the FBI when they begin to collaborate with a major drug cartel on the trafficking of women and children. So we're pretty excited about this film, and
That sounds amazing.
having the ability to shed a light on something that's horrific crime and an issue in a thrilling and entertaining manner. So we're pretty pumped up about it.
Wow. Well, you're a really good guy, and
Thank you.
He's one of the coolest dudes. I mean,
So exciting. Wonderful.
And he
You're still not getting a part in this movie.
And he trusted me on the road with his sister for 30
Wow.
days.
That
And,
is correct.
What are you nuts?
yeah.
That's in movie number 3.
So, David, thank you so much for coming on. Listen, we're gonna talk to you one more time before the premiere. But one more thing. Let me ask you this: how long is Top Coat Cash gonna run in LA?
It'll be playing at that theater for 1 week.
Okay.
And then we're looking at some additional theatrical releases in some other cities. We're waiting to hear back right now. So
That's incredible.
So that's another possibility.
Well, I have to say, congratulations. And the funniest thing when we were talking and I was talking to Grandpa Rocco, the funniest thing I found about the situation was that there is a ton of Italians in Kansas.
He can say the word Italian because he is.
What's up with that?
Because he is one.
Is it? What's
the,
up?
The Italian community has been very supportive of me here since I began making movies, and it's an incredible community here. Very
It's the
large
mafia.
Italian community.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm in the wrong town. I guess Kansas is where I need to be. So.
Just kidding.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. And we'll check it back in with you right before the premiere.
And that's
All
January
right,
13th.
thanks a lot for having me.
January
January
13th.
January 13th.
And what theater again? Where?
Arena Cinema Lounge.
In Hollywood.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Wow.
That's right. January
Woo-woo.
13th. Exclusive red carpet
Top
premiere.
Coat Cash.
David, I'll leave you with this. When I was cutting your promo for you to play on our show, my boss kept walking in and out of the room going, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a friend of mine made a movie and it's amazing." And he was like, "It sounds amazing." Like every few minutes he would say, "I gotta." So, let me. Okay, this is my last kind of plug here. Where will I be sitting? And is it free to get in for me?
Outside.
Yes.
Outside.
Yes, for you it is free.
You're going to carry his umbrella.
Yes, I got a free. All I wanted was. All right. Well, I won't.
Rocco, wherever you want to sit, you got it.
Oh my gosh! See,
That's nice.
all right, that's it. Yeah, right there. See?
Yeah, that's what he said. He won't be taking your call.
I know. As soon as I show up, I'll be like, "Yeah, get him out of here." Yeah. And I'll be roughed up by very large Italians.
Yes.
From
Kansas.
From Kansas.
From Italy.
Oh. Going to
All right, David.
Kansas
Thank you so
City.
much. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll check in with you one more time before the premiere. But thank you for sponsoring our show, by the way.
Hey, thanks a lot for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for all the support.
Yeah, well, I'll post this tomorrow on social media so you can share with your friends
And
the
bask in the
experience that
glow.
you had with here on
All right, I
Rock Radio.
appreciate it.
Don't play it for your sister though.
I will. I'll share it with the Italian community here in Kansas.
There you
City,
go. And tell Uncle Rocco or tell Grandpa Rocco I said hi.
Will do.
All
Will
right.
do, man.
Thanks,
All
bud.
right.
And by the way, Italy joke copyright.
Top Coat Cash.
2016 by Alejandro. That was his joke.
Oh,
Right in
wow.
my little ear right here.
All right.
There you go.
Well, there he is. Isn't that amazing?
That
I
was
know
fun.
Like artistic friends that really,
No, it's not amazing
really-
because you're like Forrest Gump. You seem to appear with all of these famous people. My
know.
gosh, man.
I know.
Friends in high places.
man. Yes, you are.
Well, how
You are a very smart man.
That was
That's all I got to say about that.
I don't know how
You're a
to.
smart, handsome man.
How do we wrap this up? That was incredible.
I don't know.
Like,
Maybe are we going to hold the oldest flight attendant
no, let's
story
talk about it.
and the other stuff you teased people with? Or
Chris, oldest flight attendant. How old is she?
not?
83.
Close. Beth.
I'll go at 77.
Ange.
I'd still be working if I hadn't quit Western Airlines.
You were at Western
I'd go.
It's Andy.
I didn't know.
Orville and Wilbur. I don't know. I have no
You
idea.
don't know. Bill?
88.
She's 80 years old.
Oh, Okay.
All right, Betty Nash started working as a flight attendant when Dwight Eisenhower was president of the United States. And airline tickets were how much, Chris?
A nickel.
$8. Close. Beth.
$17.
17. Ange.
$50. I don't know.
Bill.
A buck.
I don't care.
$12.
$12. Wow.
The 80-year-old airline worker first put on her Eastern Airlines uniform, now American Airlines, when she was just 21 years old. But doesn't have any plans to retire. Ange, why did you retire from flight attending?
Beautiful.
It was strongly encouraged by management and my lawyer. Let's say
Vertigo.
I was flying even when I was on the ground. Big part of my past.
Oh, boy. Well, she was 16 when she first saw TWA flight team come off the plane. She said that's what she wanted to be.
Huh.
So she wants to, she wants to stay as long as the diamond anniversary, which is 60 years. So I think she's got like 1 or 2 years to go, but I'm not good at math.
Stay with us for the next half hour. We call that half hour Your Wonderful Life. Join us again next week for a unique perspective from rock and roller
Rocco Fondarelli.
and me, Pastor Andy Q. In the meantime, we'd love to hear from you on Facebook, Rock Candy Radio. Have a great week, everybody, and stay tuned for Your Wonderful Life. We're going to talk about how you can discover the joy this holiday season. Encouraging and inspiring, it's Your Wonderful Life. Coming up next on Angels Radio, AM 830 KLAA.
God bless America.